We were very cocky about the snails last time, and now I have this pimple. You
No one
can't
can
see
see
her,
it. No.
but it hurts.
I had a very painful one this week that started, and you're not supposed to pop them, guys, but
No,
I did the patches that I love
I've
those.
never done a patch, and I
I
want
love them.
to.
You should. And it helps. But at some point I was like, I gotta pinch it. And so much came out, and I was like, that was a good choice, actually.
Yeah,
Sometimes you best.
yeah. Don't ever pinch them on your nose,
Oh, I don't get
because
them
that
on my
shit.
nose.
I get like one or two, depending
Oh.
on stress. You
Mm.
know, I did mermaid waves.
I love it. How you did it?
I got a
Which one?
waiver from
Oh,
Ross.
how do you find it? You like it?
I like it. I like it. I like it better with short hair than long.
Yeah, it looks good.
Um,
I got one of those curly's irons that goes by itself. You push a button and
oh, I want one.
it's good. I don't know.
It also reminds me of those toys in the like the Cabbage Patch in the 90s that was eating everybody's hair.
Yes. Yes.
That's what I am afraid of.
Yeah.
That's why I haven't committed all the way. But I'm glad to see it has not eaten your hair.
No.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
It looks real good though.
I don't know if you can tell.
Yeah. That's like the good curlies with the bits on the end left out, like
Yeah,
everybody wants.
they
I
love
can never do
that.
it. Um, Also, you were wearing like a glossy lip last time, so I got one
Yeah.
because I was jelly,
Okay.
and I love it.
Wonderful.
I'm into it. It's a bit slippery. You gotta wedge it,
Okay.
right? You gotta keep an eye, but it's good. Oh, but the mermaid waves reminded me of like how into Little Mermaid we were in like the 90s.
Oh.
I don't know if you remember. We used to like eat grapes and watch it and pretend we were Ursula, like squishing the little shrimps out, you know?
Oh yeah. Yes, that's it.
And like I remember it's like such a core memory that like I talked to the kids about it, but I was like, y'all, we used to like take baths together and we would take our little washcloths and put them over our boobies and pretend we were Ariel.
We're weird.
We were so weird. But we're not really Disney adults, I feel.
Uh-uh. No,
Couldn't be me.
no. And I'm not raising. My kids on the Disney.
Me
They're not
neither.
interested,
Yeah.
you know.
There haven't been like amazing Disneys.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe.
The
We
Frozen,
love the
the
Frozen.
Moana, and
I
then I've
love
stopped. Oh, I like that little boy. Who was that guy? And he's a sea monster. And a
I
bit
missed it.
it's a bit gay.
I missed it.
Shoots. I forget what it's called. I watched it at the dentist.
Oh, great. You were like, please see Monster. That's what I want.
I was at the dentist last week, and the girl was like, "What do you want to watch?" Because they used to just have regular TV on, and so it was
Mhm.
always Friends, which I hate.
Yeah,
And then so now they got Netflix at the dentist, and
of
she's looking
course.
around. She's like, "Oh, I love Dance Moms. You want to watch Dance Moms?" I'm like, I really don't have an opinion. Like, I'm here for a short time, not a good time. Like,
Right.
do what you need to do, whatever's gonna help you.
Yeah.
But so then I was watching Maleficent, which I've
Oh.
never seen.
Would
Wait,
recommend Dance Moms over Maleficent.
okay, just so I know the next
I
time.
mean, a similar plot, I would
Okay.
imagine, but I freaking love Dance Moms.
I've never seen
I mean, good.
a lot on the TLCs and Discoveries. I'm not.
I don't know where they originated, but I love
Yeah.
them.
Okay. That's good to know.
But do we like Maleficent?
I don't know. I really saw 10 minutes of her.
Yeah.
She seems great. I love her cheekbones. 10 out of
Don't we
10
all?
cheekbones. Could cut
We're
her in
envious
any
of what we don't have.
truly.
How you get so chiseled.
I know. I
Gotta
think
be
you
a
don't
villain.
eat. I think you don't eat and you're a villain.
Yeah.
Cheekbones. We're too
Yeah.
nice.
Too nice, too hungry.
We're princesses. Guys in big cheeks.
Yeah. That sucks for us. So I went onto the Walmart and like I know that I have friends who like don't love a Walmart. Like
I love
they're
Walmart
upset at the Walmart. So let's just
because of
suspend judgment of my
because
shopping
of a big business
of moral
moral.
compass. Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
hear it.
Understood. You know,
Copy that.
good
It's
for
like what we
you,
have.
but
Yeah.
I'm broke. I used to get upset because firstly, like I mark every season with the snack that is of that season. Like it's pecan pie season, or like
Oh,
for instance, now it's Cadbury egg season, one of the best.
I didn't know this about you.
Yeah, or like
It's
it's candy corn season.
okay.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah. But so I used to get mad that it was also like they put out the swimmy suits at the same time as Cadbury egg season. Because how
Yeah.
dare you?
Yeah,
You
no, go
know,
on. How
I
dare
don't
you?
want to be thinking about it, about a
Yeah.
bikini, whilst I'm obviously stocking up on Cadbury eggs before they're gone for a year. But now I'm like, you know what? There's like joy in the Cadburys and joy in the swimsuits. And I'm like, body positivity is working on me.
Good.
I think because I'm no longer like bothered by it. They can
Yeah.
coexist for me. I'm
Yeah.
excited about a
Uh-huh.
bikini and excited about a Cadbury egg. I think that's a win.
That is a win. It is good.
I feel good about it.
Yeah.
That was a breakthrough at the Walmart. I
That's
just thought
good.
I thought we should all know.
That's good. I mean, but like, is swimsuit season a big season for y'all? Where y'all going in a bikini anyway?
Listen, it's been getting hotter. Like we have some days that we're like sweating our balls off.
Go in the river or what?
I wore a lot of bikinis last summer. We go to the beach,
Okay.
you know. They're necessary.
Yeah.
Or like even like go on a to a swimming pool situation.
Okay.
I not for me because I can't swim.
I cannot swim as well.
Yeah, we know.
We know. We
I think it's a family fail on the swimming.
my girls swim beautifully.
Yeah.
And
And my
I like
kids too.
to like be tan. I
Hmm.
like to have a
I don't
pina,
know what it's like.
you know.
A pina colada?
Yeah.
Cute.
And Jamie's like very horny in the summer. I put on a swimsuit and he's like, let's do it outside right now.
Wow.
All day.
All right.
All right.
Something about sweating for me
I
is
know, but
not,
when you're in the pool though, you're not sweating,
that's true.
you know. But like the body, I have here's what I have complicated
Yeah.
the story of body. I tend to be body posy, you know, or
Yeah.
neutral. I think neutral's the new positive because
Yeah.
you are not a body, you have a body.
Right.
Plus, it's the vessel. It's just where I happen to live at the moment. I like that.
Yeah.
And I have carried much resentment from growing up.
All right.
I feel we got some not good messages on diet.
Complicated.
Complicated. Like Jello's not a meal. Uh, I disagree with so much of it, you know.
Hmm.
And so then my little pendulum, my black and white thinking, you know, I've never given a fuck and I've never had to give a fuck. about
Yeah.
what I'm eating. I've never dieted, like I've never lost weight on purpose, which
Yeah.
is like privileged, whatever. But it's like I'm at a point now today that I would love to drop a few LBs for health, etc. And
Yeah.
I'm like, I have no idea. Like I have no rhyme or reason. I
Yeah.
start the day, I eat a yogurt. Then like the other day, I was like, my stomach hurts and it's making weird sounds. Probably I need to get an iced mocha. And then it's like, then I'm burbling again. And I'm like, it probably needs something to soak that up. So I'll get a muffin. And then burbling again. There's no rhyme or reason. I have no idea. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
So I don't know how to do it. And I feel so weird. I got a little journal and I've taken to just like writing down what I eat. I know
Okay.
already. I know, I know. A
Okay.
journal is like, okay, girl, but like, but I'm writing down what I eat. And then as I digest, I'm putting a little happy face or a frowny
Oh
face
my God.
if
Stop.
I felt burbly or not afterwards.
Stop.
Because I have no idea. I'm starting from zero. I have no idea.
You have
I
to.
don't have any rules. I don't know. I need help.
Okay. You do,
I
firstly. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Yeah. So tell me what. Tell me what. And tell me what
Well,
to do. And tell me what I'm doing wrong.
here's what I here's what. I too have no fucking idea. And so no judgment to your burbly smileys because it's just very silly to me. But um like obviously I have dieted,
Yeah.
you
And
know.
I commend you for it. That is a discipline, you know?
Well, yes. So what I have done historically is like get on the train, go hard, and like so like we reflect on our time doing like what we did was paleo, right? We ate the
We
caveman,
being,
me and Joe.
yeah.
So after I had babies, because like with Reagan, I got gigantic. Like I gained a lot of pregnancy weight. And
Yeah.
so after the babies, I was like paleo, paleo. And he was like, me too. So we did this paleo and like lost a lot of weight really fast, looked cute. So we will reflect and we'll say, whoa, like we looked so good. We did so good. That worked so well for us. But then like now, when Facebook does that thing where it's like, here's your memories for you to
Mm.
comb through. And like I was working out like 4 times a day, doing Jillian
A
Michaels at home
day?
videos,
A day?
weighing myself every day, and like being pissed off that I wasn't weighing like losing like 5 pounds a day.
Oh my
And
God.
like that ultimately, like I spin out, like, and I was
Yeah.
doing the My Fitness Pals
It's hard. Oh
where
my.
you like it like strokes you when you're like,
Yeah. When you're winning at the game.
yeah, it's like if you keep doing this, you're gonna weigh nothing in 4 weeks. And you're like, great, that's a good job. I need people to tell me I'm doing a good job. So then you
Yes.
stay on the train and then you get more obsessed because you're like, I want it to tell me let a smaller number tomorrow. So then you're like eating under your calories by a lot. Plus on paleo, you're like restricting a bunch of stuff. So it's like, and you're not really supposed to be worried about calories, but like if you're doing My Fitness Pal as well,
Hard.
yeah. So it was like fully eating disorder, and
Oh my God.
like so, but now that there's like some distance of time, I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, it was so easy for us, but it wasn't. It was like the worst, you
Yeah.
know? But like because the result was good, I'm like, oh, I should do that again. But like I couldn't do that again, you know?
Oh,
I'm not that sick anymore, first of all.
yeah. And thank
And
you.
yeah,
That's
so like
good.
I don't know what actually works in a healthy brain
Right. What
besides like slow and
about
steady, and we don't know her. We don't
I
know slow and steady.
Never
So,
met you. Never met her.
and it's weird because it's like everyone that I know who like does mind the calories or does mind the fitness,
Yeah.
like it all seems slightly sick, like it's all like you're a little too obsessed. But like
Yes.
I don't know what the medium is. I've never met a medium. It's too easy to become obsessed. And
Yes.
I don't know which side I'd rather be on, like the
I
obsessed
know.
healthy or obsessed love food so much it's my best friend, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's
My
hard.
God. And I truly like, since I apparently have no idea what I eat, and I don't want to be journaling. It's embarrassing.
I know, but what
But
are you gonna do?
when you're on the app store and all these like tracking apps and journal apps, it's all like MyFitnessPal and it's all so serious and it is so like numbers based.
And
I'm like,
bad,
it's bad.
dark.
It's scary. It's too much. And I'm like, why isn't there any cute ones where you just say, okay, great.
Good job keeping an eye on it. Like
Yeah.
not like good job you're gonna lose weight.
Yeah.
Just like good job for like giving a shit,
Yes.
you
Just
know?
having an interest in your life and
Yeah.
mortality. Like, way to go, girl.
And like
Eat
where's the
that cookie.
Yeah. And like it should be more intersectional too of like what else you got going on? How's your feelings
Yeah.
feeling? How's your like do you have migraines?
Did you sleep? Have you had
Are
any
you
water?
sleeping? How
Yeah,
was
it's
your
all
work
connected.
day?
Yeah.
Really? We're so smart.
I know. Jamie was like, y'all should make the app. I'm like, we are making the podcast. We don't have time to make
Listen,
the app.
why do we have husbands? Jamie, make the app.
Y'all make the app
Make the
immediately.
fucking app for
So I
us.
don't have to be journaling my happy faces.
Yeah, we're your focus group. And then you give us generational wealth from
Yeah.
our app that we
Is
gave
that
you.
so much to ask? And
We
on
bless them with these fucked up brains.
these are great problems to solve. You're
You're
welcome.
welcome.
You're welcome. People love to look for ideas. Here you go.
I went to the doctor because, well, for just like a standard, like check in, how are your meds doing?
Yeah.
And like one of them makes me very tired and also like so hungry, like hungry
Ah,
24/7.
yeah.
And so I was like, Bestie, I'm just so hungry all the time. Like, is there something that like you could give me that would like curb an appetite? Like, is there a
But
hormone that I need
not
to
the
check in on?
Adderall. Yeah.
Yeah. And she's like, well, we tried a couple that like didn't really work well for you that were kind of like, whatever, that curbed your appetite, but it wasn't really working for prevention or whatever. And she was like, did you try like, have you tried just like behavioral, like impulse control?
No,
I was like, never heard of
no.
it. I'm like, "Ugh, I guess I could try."
And that's true. I would rather, us take our pills and be right than be like thin.
100%.
That's true. That's like,
100%.
let's have a break on ourselves because like at least I'm not as depressed. Who gets
Yeah.
thin on, antidepressants? Not really anyone. So just, do I want to be right or do I want to be like,
Oh my God. But there's this thing that keeps like again the algorithm knows I'm fucked up and it's like pushing me this app that you download that tells you what pills to take to get skinny.
why?
And yeah, and it's like
Yeah.
all like neurological medication. Like it had some of my migraine pills on there. That's
Oh,
like anti-seizure meds.
yeah.
It had some like Wellbutrin was on there.
Wait,
Like
wait.
anti-depression.
It's supposed to make me thin?
Yeah, I know. I don't
Oh,
know. Maybe like at a specific dose.
oh no.
for some people. I don't know, but it's
Lots
like
of things.
very concerning that people are like fucking with their brain chemistry in order to be thin.
Yes. Yes. It's scary.
Yeah.
Don't play around.
Wouldn't do it. And like
No.
mine, the one that was on there that I take is like anti-seizure. If you just stop taking it, which a lot of these motherfuckers will, because it makes you
Yes.
very like brain foggy, you could like develop seizures or like, it's very dangerous to just like quit or
Yes.
to like take for no reason except that you want to be skinny.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
don't do it.
It's getting dangerous.
It's so dangerous. Don't do it.
Don't do it. Just get a journal and do happy faces.
Happy face. I like that idea.
Okay, because you made
Or
fun of it 10 minutes
I
ago.
know, I like it better now that we've talked it through. And like just wait till our app is developed.
Yeah,
Copyright,
we're gonna save the world. TM.
copyright, TM,
That's our idea,
patent
motherfuckers.
pending,
Yeah,
bitches.
patent pending. Let me get on it. Write it down.
Write it down.
I'm on it.
Jamie,
Yeah,
get us a patent.
program it.
Jamie.
All right, John. Jamie,
Good.
do app.
To the
Okay.
app.
App.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Did it.
Done.
Excellent. Good work.
Oh my God. And I would love to move on from the diet, but like Ella's taking wellness at school,
I'm quitting it.
and I'm not trying to overreact so
Nope.
that I'm not making a problem where there so far is not one. But
It's
they're
all
like,
bad.
she made this ball.
First of all, impressive.
Thank you. And then it's like, to maintain my current weight,
Shut the fuck
they
up.
measured them and did the math of
Listen,
because in her mind, bless her heart, because I'm, God willing, not passing on any fucking issues by being overly concerned. I'm not making a thing out of it.
yeah, I
So for her, it's
understand.
just numbers. To her right now, it's not, it's just
It's
math.
science.
It's
Yeah.
not moral or immoral. You know what I mean? To maintain my current weight, I need 2185 calories per day. And here's like examples of breakfasts that she could have. And here's
What's
examples
that
of
say? What's on her breakfast?
one bowl of cereal, 1 cup of milk, fruit grain protein, 4 fruits. Happy
I
face.
want to know like how deep this conversation was though.
And
Like, did people suggest foods and get shut down?
so here's a snack. They made them cut out the nutrition facts for goldfish and put it on there. Okay. And then lunch, it's like 1 sandwich, 1 milk, 1 orange, 1 lettuce leaf, 2 bread slices, 1 cheese
One
slice,
lettuce leaf.
1 lettuce leaf. I'm not kidding. And I try not to freak out, but like, here's their BMI.
The
And that, which
fucking
is like,
BMI.
number one, fuck BMI, because I should be dead for my
Yes.
sake.
Yes.
I'm a corpse. So, okay, because I'm a short gal.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
I should barely be able to walk.
We've been obese since birth.
Well, I wasn't born. I was born a runt, but I've been making up
Yeah.
for it since.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
There's like dinner. It's like 8 celery pieces, which is like, I don't want anyone counting their celeries.
You're not
Honestly,
supposed to. Celery is
it's better than
dangerous, first
meatballs.
of all.
She wants 3 meatballs on her plate.
No, ma'am.
You know what I mean?
We're not counting meatballs in this household,
I'm
okay?
scared, and
Okay,
I'm
like
not moralizing it, but it's fucked up.
I'm calling us to action because I fully am quitting PE forever. We need to write to our national superintendent.
Okay,
Is that a person?
I'm not sure. The Secretary of
Cancel.
Education.
PE is canceled. Health is canceled.
I mean,
Okay.
PE, like, I want them to run outside. I want them to
That's
play.
fine, but they need to get out of my business about weight.
You don't do numbers.
Don't do
Numbers are
numbers.
cheating.
If you line up my kid one more time and weigh them in front of everyone, I'm gonna fight
Yeah,
you.
yeah,
And I could take them
yeah,
because I am obese.
yeah. And I try. And I try to be careful. Like, have asked people like, please don't talk numbers around my daughters. Numbers is stupid. Don't fixate on
And
numbers.
like
I
that's the
barely know my
age
numbers. Yes, it's
of
the age.
it's the age.
This is when they start having fucking eating disorders. And so I'm trying not to overreact because,
Need an
she's got
email.
Jamie's like metabolism, like it's not gonna be a problem for her.
But that's the thing, it's a
Probably.
luxury for your
Yes,
children, but other
that's what I'm
people's
saying.
children,
And that's what I tell her. It's like, we've got some privilege. Look out for your friends who are thicker. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
I don't want to see people crying about BMIs in seventh grade. It's
yeah.
fun. And kids should be
It's
running.
heated.
Kids should be playing outside. Kids should exercise.
And they
That's not
will
the problem.
naturally,
Yes,
but like if they're having, like my kid was having anxiety attacks about PE was their first class of the day. They didn't want to get out of the car. You know what I mean? After they started lining them up, weighing them, talking about calories, talking about let's work off what we got from the holiday.
that's yuck.
Like,
Because that's not just numbers. That's moralizing.
yeah,
That's assigning like value to something.
yeah,
That should be just data that you barely pay attention to.
yeah. I can't. I hate it
You
all.
have to like give kids a negative association with running around and eating.
Yeah,
You're making a problem sometimes.
yeah. I cannot.
Ugh, these poor babies.
Well, we talked briefly last time about old man fetish, but I feel we didn't explain it much. So I
Yeah.
think
Let's get into detail
a
as
deep dive.
gross as possible.
Okay.
As
So,
graphic as can be.
a long story short is that I think that old men are very handsome,
Of course.
would love to bone. Just
Yeah.
kidding. Just kidding. I think that the thing is, I think it does go with my words of affirmation love language
Okay.
and my daddy issues, probably.
Okay.
Spoiler alert, our dad died.
Yeah.
Dead.
All
And
the way dead,
super dead.
not a halfway.
And so there's just like some, I think old men, like here's the ideal old man, okay?
Yeah.
Is like tall, slim, progressive, wears a
Paladin.
turtleneck, has like some slacks on, like
Oh,
maybe like goes on walks, like maybe
yeah.
doesn't drive much, but has like a cute car that's like a hybrid, you know? Like maybe like has reusable bags for his groceries and like maybe like a not a full beard, but like a fine beard, like a well-groomed beard, you
Okay.
know,
I'm not
can
into
get me a good Denny's breakfast discount. You know, maybe he's like maybe he's like a journalist, you
Okay.
know.
Is he retired or no?
Yeah, but like was a
Working.
journalist,
Yeah. Okay.
you know, maybe like a Pulitzer Prize winner. Yeah.
Okay. I'm not into a beard.
I mean,
Uh,
it doesn't, that's optional.
yeah. Okay. But like, I'm trying to think because you did put it into my head, but I'm like, do you have any right now that you're keen on in real life or
In real life, no. But like for example, like someone will bring up like an actor or something. I'm like, yeah, that's a hot old man. Like,
like
you know,
who's that old man?
like the most recent one that was brought up was Mandy Patinkin,
I don't know that.
would smash.
I
He
don't
was
know who that.
he was Princess Bride. Now he's in like he was in that show with Claire Danes about terrorism and CIA.
I'm not
Mm,
watching the right things. I don't know.
yeah. I don't know what he's been in recently, but
Okay.
like Steve Carell would smash.
Oh, yeah. He's handsome with
You
a beard.
know?
Yeah.
Yeah. These days.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
good.
yeah. Bill Nye would smash.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Wouldn't we all?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you, because I've got one. Do you like my old guy?
He's very handsome.
He's handsome, right?
He seems like a lot of energy.
Yeah,
He's not as quiet as I would like a
that's
quiet
100%
energy.
true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. He's a lot. He needs a lot.
Hmm.
And we don't need that. We like men who are like, don't need a thing,
Yeah.
sit quietly over there.
But who can also like give us a lot?
Yeah.
Like give me all of your energy,
Sometimes.
please.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
But only when I ask for it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not hard. It's easy. But that's what I'm telling you, that y'all got to get into recovery because that's where all the men are. That's where
I
all the older
know.
men are.
The
They're all old.
problem
They're all
is
men.
for me now here is that they
Yeah,
all
I know.
know.
But when you move,
Yes.
go
Yes.
scout them out. I'm serious.
I know. And I tried to do like a nearby but online
Yeah,
neighboring city
yeah.
recovery moment. And it was like all young people
Ew.
and like some like mom aged people, like could be my
Okay.
mother. And I was like, this is,
Where are the men? Yeah.
yeah. I was promised hot old men and they're not here.
I'm so sorry
Rude.
to lead you astray. Oh my God.
Just kidding. But it was a weird vibe for me.
Yeah. But your theory is that older men are better with their words.
Yeah, I think, well, I don't know what my theory is. I think that I'm just fucked up. I did not date a lot before I got married, you know, but the ones that I did who were my age were like not stunning,
Yeah.
you know. We'll go
Yeah.
through the boyfriends probably.
No offense.
No offense, but we didn't have a lot to choose from, to be fair. But like,
Yeah.
you know, I do remember like when I first started. So Joe's like 11 years older than me,
Yeah, you got
sort
an
of an old
older
man.
man. You got an old man. He has
Not
beard sometimes.
just barely old enough. But
The cutoff.
yeah, he's a bit
Barely.
young for me, to be honest. But I remember when we first got together and like I got a text that was not meant for me, but was about me from one of my friends from high school. And they're like, she's dating some old man now. And I was like, fuck yeah, I am because y'all suck.
I think I remember, but I had forgotten until you
Yeah.
mentioned it.
I think they were salty about it, but they're
Yeah.
like, no, that wasn't about you. We'll go through the boyfriends.
Yeah.
But I truly did not date a lot of people before I
No,
got married,
I
which,
didn't. Even less.
yeah, you were just like on a kissing spree at the end
Yeah.
of high school, which
Yeah.
is good. I recommend.
Just taking no prisoners
Yeah.
on my way out.
Yeah.
But like I've only seen one dick in real life.
Yeah. That's,
It's wild.
listen, you're not missing much. What were
I'm sure.
we were watching last night, a documentary about Woodstock 99 on Netflix.
Okay.
And like there were obviously like a lot of naked people in this documentary, and like the Red Hot Chili Peppers, remember how that guy's
Oh,
always naked?
yes.
And so his like penis was just flopping about
You saw
on
his
the,
penis from the Chili Peppers?
yeah,
You saw a Chili
like
Pepper
there was
penis?
like a fire broke out and he was like walking about and he was just flopping. And I'm like, I really do not care to see a penis flopping about. It is
Yeah.
like one of the worst sights you could see.
Yeah,
It is
I guess I don't see them like
jarring,
in motion like that, like running.
flaccid, like just
Yeah. Yeah.
what a weird body part. Like, no offense.
Sure. God bless.
like thank you for your service,
It's
but
great sometimes.
it's
Yeah.
not cute. Like, and I understand that a vagina is also jarring to see, but I would rather see one
Much easier on
every
the
time
eyes. Yeah.
than that. You know what I mean? Like, I
Yeah.
don't want to see it like that
Yeah.
flopping about.
The lead singer of the Chili Peppers?
No, I don't know what he does for them. Like maybe a bass guitar. But I
Oh,
feel he's
Flea.
always naked. Yeah,
Yeah.
Fleet.
Okay, Flea.
He's always naked, isn't he?
Yeah.
Or he was.
They never wear a blouse, any of them guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not into them that much, so I
I'm
don't know.
not.
I don't know them that well.
We're obsessed with them. And I read Anthony, the lead singer's memoir, autobiography. And I liked it. He's complicated,
Of course.
I
I mean, oh, they're cute. Could take them, could leave them. I'm
think I
just
want
not.
that.
Yeah.
I'm not that serious with them.
Yeah.
It's like every week. The weekends is very musical at this house because like it's either 311 and Sublime or it's the Chili Peppers or Modest Mouse. And that
Yeah.
it's all that. That's all.
Yeah.
Every
I
weekend.
like that. That's a good
Yeah.
vibe.
Yeah. Jamie Love a vibe. I'm telling my story next on the April 1st.
Come on.
This big thing. And I've been questioning if I should invite someone in our family who has expressed interest because, like, I talk about in my story my higher power journey
Mm-hmm.
and that I don't have the same guy as her.
Mm-hmm.
And I never, although, like, I usually don't like most people's gods. I try to be respectful. I'm not out here like, what
You're
is
not
that?
trying to get people on your team
I'm
about it.
not de-evangelizing.
Yes.
No, I don't like to be disrespectful or whatever, but and so I'm trying to think of like, can I talk about it more neutrally? But then my sponsor's like, bitch, you gotta be honest, but don't say
Yeah.
people, warn people, but you know, don't be pretending all the time,
And
but it's scary.
also, if it's the relatives that I'm thinking of, like
Yeah.
I think they're the most chill
Yes.
about like respecting what people feel and like what people have gone through and their journeys. And
Yes.
like also, they have such conviction in like what they believe that like they're probably just thinking, you're on a gurney and you'll get
That's
there when you
right.
get there.
We've talked about it, and
Yeah.
I told her that, you know, I don't feel comfortable using the capital G God and stuff. Like that's just not where I'm at. And she'll say, like, oh, you'll get there. Don't I know you're fine. Don't worry about
Yeah.
it.
She's a
Which
kid.
is like, I kind of don't like that.
Yeah, it's a little condescending.
but but from her perspective, that's a nice thing to
It's
say.
so nice.
It's nice. I
So
don't know.
well intentioned.
It's hard to like, this is very vulnerable. And
Yeah.
then it's like that thing of like, would I rather hide than be judged on what's really true? You know what I mean?
And I think that's going to be the least important part to her, too, of the experience.
Yeah, right.
Like, I think it will be so minor. She's just going to be very proud.
Yeah. So you think I should?
Yeah,
Okay.
100%.
Okay.
I think that will be a very cool experience. There's this bish on Instagram who was like, um, I don't know. She was like twerking about to some musics, and like there was this caption or like these words on her twerking about that was like, this is your sign that like you don't have to leave organized religion in like a negative way. You can still be on good terms with everybody. And like the caption was like, everyone has been so grateful for how I left the LDS church because I didn't like try to burn it down or whatever. I wasn't mean about it, haven't been rude about it. And I'm like, you know
On a
what?
twerk video though?
It wasn't really twerking. She's just
Okay.
dancing, okay? But like, listen, I think that's true. Like, you don't have to be mean about leaving, but like, also, people can feel
100%.
whatever they feel. And like, sometimes you're just like, your experience is your experience. And if it's worthy of rage, then have your rage,
Absolutely.
you know?
Especially when it's abusive. Like
Yeah.
getting a great award for like defending fucking abusers.
Yeah.
And like, oh, I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings about abusers. Like, okay, girl.
Yeah.
Like there's difference of opinion and then there's like criminal, like very bad things.
Yeah. 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 And like, very good for her that like her experience with her particular church was like
Yeah.
positive enough that she could leave nicely and still be in community with those folks. And
Wonderful.
yeah, that's beautiful. And I
Love to
hope
see
that
it.
that's true for everyone who, you know,
Yeah.
leaves their religion. Not true for me,
Yeah. Or
not my experience, but
yeah. Took a while.
yeah.
But what is your experience? I mean, did you go out in a, I don't recall how you like, you didn't like turn in your papers, your badge and whatever. You
No,
know,
I sincerely thought that I would be able to leave and still be friends with everyone, still feel like a family, you know?
you think you left here, you just kind of like,
I was like, oop, 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 things are making me feel uncomfy of like the theology of it all.
yeah,
And so, because, we were scholars, you and I,
absolutely.
like, we really got in it and like did our studies and like
Sincerely and
knew
truly.
that shit.
Yeah.
And so, like, when I got a little bit of distance when I went to college,
Mhm.
like, stopped going to church every day,
Yeah.
stopped
Uh,
only hanging out with our youth pastor and friends, and started to like feel
mm,
conflict with what I was learning as a teenager and what I felt was like morally right. And
yeah.
so like um and then when I like had a baby, that was like things were very black and white for me on like the parenting stuff because they really get you as like an orphan,
Yes.
like father to the fatherless, like you're sold.
Yes.
That's
We
fine.
talked about this. I don't like being like
Preyed upon.
the mark, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
But
I
they
don't like
got
that.
us for a long
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
And so, but then when I had a baby, and I was like, wait a fucking second, like this perfect father figure of God
Yeah.
is like not great. Like, definitely murdered a lot of his kids throughout time. Okay. So I was like,
According to him, too. It's
yeah,
not
like his
us.
story to tell.
He was very proud to say it.
Yeah. And like, watch yourself.
Check the
You're
book.
next. So like then I decided that like wasn't for me, but like maybe I could still because the community was very important to me. But like then when I stopped going, it was like I was cut, you know, like there were like two or three people who like tried to stay in contact with me to try and reel me back in, but like the genuine connection was gone. Like
Yeah.
nobody gave a shit about my kid. Nobody gave a shit
Yeah.
about me. And I was like, all right,
Yeah.
that's like jarring.
Yeah. That's disappointing.
Yeah. The more distance you get from like the people and the religion, it's like
Yeah.
you start to remember things that have happened to you and you're like, whoa, or
Yeah.
like experience you had while you were in it. And you're like, oh my God. And especially as a parent, I'm like, if my kid was in that experience, like how would that make me feel? Not great.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not great.
Not great. And it's true. I mean, I'm sort of two minds because I don't feel we were raised religious, like
No.
when our dad got very sick, it was like bust out the rosaries, let's
The
love it.
rosary.
Let's do a few rosaries a night.
Yeah.
It'll be fine.
And he'll be healed.
But like that's when we were first introduced. We never knew him. I think we
No.
had that picture of Jesus that everybody has.
The
I remember,
footprints.
and the footprints. We had
Yeah.
that in our house. Who among us hasn't? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
like until the rosaries, it wasn't an everyday situation in our family, which I
Yeah.
appreciate. But
Yeah.
then,
Me too.
you know, I think dad was dying, dad died, and I always think of it like our brother left, became addicted to a few drugs, and the church very much like scooped me up. I was happy to be scooped, and
Yes.
that became
And
my
then,
drugs.
and
Like I coped with that. Like it was there for me. It was my answer to every problem. It was like how I could, it's very much like alcoholism and drugs a little bit that like it could lubricate any social, I belong to something and whatever. Like it was a really important tool for me for a lot of time, and
yeah.
I appreciate that because I don't want to be out on drugs. So this is a lesser of two evils in my mind for
Yeah.
how, but I think you're totally right that like some shit hath happened that I would love for us to speak out about because we go with dignity. I don't think we aired any shit out as you and me left,
Mm-mm.
but there is some shit we could air. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I feel when it's like, fine if it just happened to us, whatever, but it's always happening to any batch of kids involved in any fucking church. There's some things going. Like
Yeah.
I question if we should put any children in it, honestly. It's
Yeah.
like crazy to say, but like I don't think it's for children.
It's not.
NSF children,
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
choose it as an adult, whatever, but
Totally.
it's scary. You don't want kids to follow anybody unquestioned.
No.
Don't blindly follow anyone. Don't blindly follow me, even.
Yeah.
Ugh.
100%. I remember when Reagan came home with a baby Bible from one of their friends in like preschool.
Oh my
And
God.
I was like
Starting them young.
ready to fight
Yeah.
someone's mom, like for
Yeah.
real.
Yes.
For real. Cause like, and like for a full year, Reagan was like very scared that we were all going to hell. Like
Really?
very scared. And I was like, I remember that.
I didn't realize that. Poor
I
baby.
remember when like my best friend, like maybe dad had just died, but my best friend was like, "Are you baptized?" And I was like,
I remember.
"No." And
I
she's like,
remember.
"You're gonna go to hell. You got to get baptized."
Oh my
And I was like,
God.
"How do I do it? What are the
Nobody told me.
steps?" I don't want to go to hell.
Yeah.
You know?
That's fucked up. That's a very vulnerable time. And
Yeah,
they get you.
they sure did. And we were there. And then we were like we started raising our mom religion. Like we were trying
Yeah.
to get her to come.
Yeah. Yeah. Then we were recruiters.
Big time recruiters. I talk a lot to like our whoever I'm still in contact with from high school, and I'm like always apologetic for our behavior in high school because we were monsters. And like my one
That's
of my friends,
infuriating.
yeah, but one of my friends is like, no, you were very sweet, and like I was like, okay, so you must have felt bad for us then, right? Like it's either you thought we were a monster or you felt bad for us because
Yeah.
of what was happening to us. And
Yeah.
she's like,
Bless her
yeah,
heart.
probably. But like, oi,
Yeah.
it was brutal.
Yeah.
We sure loved Jesus though.
And and I have compassion about it. I wouldn't call us monsters.
I'm coming to a place of compassion. It's going to take me a while because,
Yeah.
like, I don't know. It's
When you're kids,
rough,
I mean, you don't have a lot of critical thinking skills, you know. These are people who,
especially when they got us.
yeah. And it felt safe and it felt normal. And so, you know, this is it. We feel safe and comfortable. So hell yeah, we're gonna spread the good news. And I don't know. I see it with love and it was sincere and bless my heart. You know what I mean? Bless
Mhm.
us.
I also remember, like, and I think this was in one of the books that we read, but like, I remember feeling very powerful, listened to, empowered in that space,
In a
like
weird way. Yeah.
leading a prayer. Like,
Yeah.
I was so good at it.
Oh my God. I
And
know.
like, I remember like being in Mexico building a house and like being like the most spiritual bitch there,
Yeah.
like
Yes.
it's powerful
Yeah.
feeling.
Yeah. And then, yeah, it's sad because then you look at it kind of sus of like, what was the motive for gassing us up in that way? You
Yeah.
know, because we were the darlings of the youth group, you know, we were very got a lot of praise and attention about it. And then like, is that
Yeah.
manipulation on purpose or is it manipulation that's built into the whole system from Moses and all
To
that? You know,
groom you up to be
right.
leaders and get more folks.
Yeah, recruit, recruit.
Yeah. Yeah. It's very confusing.
Yeah. Let's get some pastors on the line and like
We have to.
let's
We
get them
have to.
on the show to speak on it.
Yeah.
Explain yourself, you weirdos.
And then it's like the boyfriends of it all. Like, I would never be with a boyfriend for more than 3 months because he was never spiritual enough.
Yeah.
Like I would be pressured to dump him.
Because when you're the good Christian gals, you don't want to be unevenly yoked.
No, no, no.
And you can't date those bozos who don't believe in Jesus.
You got to get a
Because
pastor.
how are you going to be married?
Yeah,
And what's the point if you're not going to be married?
because you definitely can't have sex.
And what a small pool that left us to choose
The
from.
worst pool.
I remember like my senior year, one of the guys who was just my regular friend became slightly religious. And I was like, bro, you don't understand. Like, you got to be my boyfriend now, basically.
Yeah,
Like,
we can.
I don't have a lot to choose from. So
Yeah.
this is happening, you know? And bless his heart, he was like, I only like girls with like straight hair and glasses and just
I only like not you.
anybody but you. So
Bless
just
him.
for the best. Thank you.
So
Dodged the
sweet.
bullet for sure, but uh,
So, so sweet.
yeah. And even uh,
I remember this just got unlocked in my brain, but like
okay,
I remember, how they had the dance where the girls had to ask the boys?
yeah.
I asked, oh my God, this is like mortifying, but I asked like one of the jock boys who's like very handsome to be my date to the dance. He said yes, which was like a big get, like very
Wow.
hard
That
to
speaks
get this
very
boy.
highly of you.
Yes, slim pickings in our small school. And, but then we found out like a couple weeks later that Acquire the Fire was on the same day as the Tolo dance.
Oh no. Can't
So
go.
then my dumbass invited him to acquire the fire to
Oh
try and
my
save his
God.
soul so we could
Bless
be
him.
married.
Wow.
He was like, no, I'm gonna go to the dance.
Yeah. Good. Save yourself. Run, boy.
Good job.
Run. That was a good choice.
Good choice. Oh my God.
Oh my
Wow,
God.
wow, wow.
Oh my God. There's so much wrong with that.
Yikes.
And the pastor approval or disapproval, you know, like they did not want me to marry this person that I hath married, even though
In real life.
it comes from very religious stock, but it
Yeah,
wasn't
the most.
pure enough for these people. And they discouraged me and wanted to break me up,
Yeah,
and we're like, no, you should date this one. He believes better.
but
And
like
it's like,
their pickings were never great.
not great.
Yeah.
Yuck.
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
Oh my God. I wonder what that guy's up to now.
I bet he's probably a fucking predator. I
Uh-huh.
bet he's gross. I bet he's gross. He was older.
Yeah.
Why would he want to date me if I'm 17? That's gross.
Yeah.
That's gross. He's
I
probably
was
in
like,
jail.
I was like
Praise the Lord.
16. They broke me up. Well, they didn't break me up. I broke up with my
Oh,
boyfriend,
which one? What's the first initial?
R.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Got it.
So I came back from Mexico, our mission trip in Mexico, broke up with him after getting him a
Because of the
very,
Lord.
because of the Lord.
Yeah.
But I got him a very cute marionette puppet too as a souvenir. It was so cute. Like we were like truly in love. Like first real love.
Were you?
Yes, he was my first real love. Got back and I broke up with him, like literally gave him his puppet and broke up with him. Um and then
I would love to see that conversation. That is
and then um I got together with the guy that they wanted me to I feel they wanted me to get together with
yes,
this
they
guy.
did. Yes,
Yes.
they did.
And he was like 20 something, at least
That is
23, but I remember him being like
fucking
26.
gross. Yeah,
Yeah. I was like
fucking gross.
16,
That is vile.
going on 17.
Yeah.
And this is who they choose for us.
Yeah.
We are princesses,
Yeah.
the chosen ones.
Yeah, supposedly. What the fuck? Unacceptable. I would
Fucked up
truly, and I'm not joking, like, I would love to see the justification for this
for
because
these
I'm
old
truly like,
men.
yeah. And for these setups and these meet cutes that like came down from the Lord, a spiritual figure, like, is that not in a way kind of spiritual abuse? Like,
I know.
what is the def on that? I don't know, but
Yeah. Why
that's
are they so old? That's
well,
what I keep thinking. Like,
yeah. Tell us to wait until college. You don't have to throw us one. If these are the
yeah,
ones, this is the bottom of the barrel and they're nearly 30. This is not okay. Wait, let's get a new barrel.
yeah,
This is not okay.
yeah.
I just would love to know why that was the move. Is like, here's this guy and here's this guy. And here you go. Like, no, so gross. I don't think I ever even spoke to him, the one they wanted for me. He's a drummer and he's not a good drummer. By the way,
Yeah, we know
not a good drummer. As if
and
I
we
would ever.
know.
Excuse me. I have standards.
Yeah. We
I'm not
went
going to
to
go with a
fucking
drum.
band camp, okay?
Excuse me. I'm not going to date a fucking drummer who cannot drum. I'm
Embarrassing.
sorry.
What an
No,
embarrassment.
I don't care how friends he is with Jesus. I am not with a drummer who cannot drum. I'm sorry.
Mm-mm.
I'm sorry.
Mm-mm.
Sorry.
Parumpa pum pum somewhere else. Okay?
That's maybe not my best skill is burning all the bridges, but it's what I have.
And like, deservedly.
Yeah. When I left, I think I went out in quite a blaze. I think I did a blog post.
Oh my God, the blogs.
I did a blog,
I don't remember. I
or
do
whatever it's
remember
called.
people talking about you
What they said.
in the church. I don't
What they
know.
said.
I just remember like it being a drama that like people were talking about you and praying for you.
Thank
But
you.
I don't remember like your like what you had done.
Did you have to
But it was
like,
like,
were you a me apologist?
No, I
That's
was just like,
unfair.
fuck everyone who
Okay.
is gonna. I remember there was like an associate pastor who was like, well, Mary's, you know. And I think, I don't know what I was up to, but I came into contact with them somehow or like heard about them talking trash and I was like, fuck those guys.
Totally.
But that's all I remember
Yeah.
was like those Beezers.
Yeah. And I think like you, like it was just a organic unfolding of like you get a little bit of room to breathe and like question
Yeah.
what has been like programmed, and like you brainwash yourself. Like it's not like they're implanting it, you know, you're
Yeah.
willingly brainwashing yourself. So, you know, and also like growing up, getting older, becoming like more politically aware and talking about learning about gender
Yeah.
issues and like how fucked up it is to be a woman in any religion, almost any religion,
Yeah. Yeah.
like really struggling with that stuff of like politically, I never apologize for how I feel, and it's not going to be compatible at that time. Maybe now people can like be lefties with the Lord, and I love that. God bless. That's wonderful to see. That wasn't necessarily an option for me at the time,
Yeah.
you know. So I did on the is it not called a blog, but like on
MySpace blogs. Yeah.
MySpace blog.
I think I had a
I was
blog
writing about
section.
yeah, I was writing about I think just this in general of like, that politically I'm struggling or like I think I said like when I was a Christian, I thought this, and now I think this. And it's like when I was a Christian was like people reached out to me and told me that was blasphemous, and that even though I had a great relationship with Jesus, saying something blasphemy is like guaranteed going to hell. Like I lost my spot. That's it. You can't take it back, you know? And so,
Can't be cleansed of that one.
no, you can't say sorry for that one. Supposedly. And like, I
That's the
think
one.
that's true in like Catholicism. They have a few unforgivable ones. So I don't know like what theology she was
Right.
speaking from. God bless. You don't need one. Just make it up.
Yeah, that's
You know?
fine.
So that, and then like just everyone being very up in arms and praying for me became very like
I remember someone invoking a prayer chain.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah. Maybe that's what. It's so weird that like no one reached out to me directly,
Yeah, I wonder. I hope you're not fighting my battles, but
but weird that they didn't, right? I would have been
uh,
a good piece to play,
yeah, that's true.
but
That's weird.
weird. Maybe they were like,
They know we're
fuck it.
unreachable at the time.
Yeah, girl.
Yeah, I remember mom really had my back on this, and she was like, "Fuck everybody," because then
Yeah.
it's I am marrying the pastor's son,
Yeah.
so I'm ruining his life as well, and his, you know,
Yeah. It went from him not being spiritual enough for you to
yeah,
you poisoning him.
his whole soul and everything, poor thing.
Great. Dragging him
A
straight to
fucking
hell.
harlot, Jezebel. And that really like that's so rude. And then I got into like big mad, and I was like, fuck this, because I was a true honestly believer, and like I knew the book better than all these people who are talking shit.
Everyone.
Like truly. I can still
That's the
fucking quote
thing.
it. Yeah, it
Yeah.
wasn't passive. I was for real.
We knew it.
And
We
to be
knew the
cast
content.
out, it's like, excuse me, there's no room to question. No.
That's what always got me heated too, is like, and even today, like, not that I'm like out here getting in fights with people, but like I could take y'all on because
Yeah.
y'all are not reading that book.
No.
I
Go
fucking
verse to verse.
did,
Yep.
you know?
Yep.
but all these beezers out here, you know, they're like not reading it. I know they're
No,
not.
no.
For me,
In your experience.
in my experience, like it conflicts with what I believe to say that like homosexuality is a sin.
Fuck out of here.
It is not. And so,
Yeah,
and like if y'all think that we're picking to be queer, then like maybe you're picking to be straight
yeah,
and maybe try making out with someone of the same gender as you.
yeah. If
You
it's so
might like it.
hard that you're so worked up, you know, maybe cool it.
Just saying.
Yeah,
I didn't.
yeah. And that I will give props to our mom about because
Yeah.
did start bringing her to church and all of this, and we did get her in the mix and everything. But like in our home, a lot of shit not good. But from my memory, always gay positive, always
Yes.
positive, always. We've got all kind of lesbians at the house.
Yeah. That was
Tribe
like
of
our
love.
family.
That was our family,
Yeah.
truly, you know? And it was never a question, you know?
Yeah.
And mom is very straight, like doesn't even like a female gynecologist.
What? I didn't know that. That's
Are
funny.
you kidding?
That is, and also she was ready to fight people at our church. Like she
Yeah,
didn't care.
yeah,
She was ready to fight people for
yeah,
our gay agenda.
yeah. You don't
That,
play with the gay agenda in our house.
no,
That's the gospel.
that is
And I mean the birdcage
was our
monthly.
at least.
Everybody, if y'all haven't watched the birdcage, like what are you doing? Like how are you gay if you haven't seen it?
Yeah. Like
And how are you straight
truly.
and haven't seen it? My husband love it. And he's
Yeah.
straight to me.
Like we watched it at such a young age too. Like
Yeah,
I just went to my first in-person drag show like maybe a few years ago,
yeah,
but like I've been watching The Birdcage for
yeah.
years,
We've
like
been
since I
before.
was a child. So
Yeah.
like maybe I grew up in a drag show.
Extremely normalize it, you know?
Yeah.
That's what's so like mom has these like little bursts of brilliance. And I don't think that it's when she's trying, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Like at rest, there's so much like love,
Natural.
brilliance, and you know,
Yes.
ugh,
And like we were just like we are naturally meant to be friends, the three of us, you know?
yeah.
We've been through so much together
The three
as
of
a
us,
unit.
you and me and our mom for the
Yes.
listeners.
Oh yeah, yeah,
We're on a podcast.
yeah. I forgot. I forgot what we're doing here.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Yes.
we've been through so much, so therefore we are meant to be besties,
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah.
And so that's why when we're not like supposed to be doing the other stuff, like the parenting child relationship,
Yeah.
and we're just like people together, it's great.
Yeah. We get off in the weeds on some things of some
Yeah.
roles that we play.
Yeah.
But yeah, at rest, not activated when everybody's
Yeah.
healthy. It's very fun, kiki all day, every day, you know?
Yeah.
Oh my God. And when are we going to talk about that guy that wanted to marry our mom?
We have to do a
We
very
won't
deep
mention,
dive.
but that was bananas. The
Professor, we got to give him a name. Professor
ding dong.
Ding Dong.
No, no, no. Professor Tambourine
Professor Tambourine.
or Professor
Shaker.
Shaky Egg.
Another thing about the church, and I'm sure we'll go into detail more about purity,
Oh my God. Fuck it.
about our flowers, but
My God.
I think, did
Yeah,
you ever go to kids camp with me?
I think to work.
To work.
Oh, me and
Who
you were talking about it the other day that
is?
I was me and Jamie
Okay.
because I had to like I was doing some childcare one of the times, and I
Got it.
think two of the times I was like in a childcare role.
Was that fun for you?
Um,
It's work. It's not supposed to be fun.
I was working. No,
You were called.
I was flirting with Jean.
Okay, got it.
So it was fun.
Um, I recall, and I think it was maybe the last year that I went, like fifth grade maybe, but like there was like a night chapel
Yeah,
because you go to the chapel, you sing the weird songs,
yeah,
then everyone goes and does like maybe one night you do skits, one
yeah.
night you do
Sport.
marshmallows,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
whatever. One night they like sequestered us all, the girls, I want
Mm.
to say, and like this was just one year that they did this, but they told us about like they gave us like a piece of paper, I want to say, and they were like, imagine like giving a piece of this paper away to a person and then giving a piece of paper away to another person. And then you're like at the end of it only left with a little tiny piece of paper. That was supposed to be your heart,
Your heart.
AKA your
Your
vagina.
pussy. Yeah.
Yeah. And then we talked about like purity and like how you're not supposed to have sex with anybody. And we were in like fifth grade. Like talk about like talking about calories in middle school. We were talking about segs in fifth grade at church camp away
Yeah,
from our families
right. In the woods.
in the woods. This is not an all girls camp.
No.
There were adult men there, there were children, boys there. Like it was a lot. I don't know, man. That wasn't the only weird thing. Do you remember when like someone's senior project was
Yes.
purity and we had
Yes.
to like go and do crafts and talk
We
about
do have.
sex?
Write a letter to your future husband and tell him you're waiting for him. And draw a picture of him and what is he like and make sure you manifest it, but not really.
Yeah.
Yeah. And also make soap
Yes.
for craft, you know.
Oh my God.
And bless her heart, because she's a good person to this day and has leveled out and like
Oh, good.
is, yes.
It's like
Yes.
she's still waiting.
I've checked. No,
Okay.
she's not.
Okay,
And
good.
she's happy and she's got babies and
Good.
gorgeous, gorgeous, amazing. So that's good.
Boy, oh boy.
But yes, nasty.
And like who are we? Because our senior projects were both, because we're the same person,
What
worship
was
leading.
yours was too?
Duh. We were the
I
same
didn't know.
person. Duh.
You did what I did. You
I
didn't.
was like, I can do it better. Just
You
kidding.
probably did because you can sing soprano sometimes.
No, I can't. No, I cannot.
I thought
But
you can.
um, but I had the help of my boss at the seafood restaurant.
Oh,
So mine was cooler.
okay.
Because we did blues.
Okay.
We sure loved the Lord.
Yeah. And you're welcome.
Hmm.
And I would like to burn out one of these gals who was a total bitch about it, that like full on like was just very a bitch about it. Like not being my friend just because like we had home ec or something together for some reason and I went pee and I came back and no one wanted to be my partner and it was like cuz she's like thinks I'm annoying cuz I'm a Christian.
Oh, I don't remember that. But I
Okay.
mean,
And she was a bitch to you more covertly cuz she's a side character in your friend group.
I didn't know about this.
She's a bitch. And I'd like to air that out as well.
Oh my God.
I know. We must compare notes on these.
I know. I feel you need to tell me. I'll cut
Because,
it
like,
out.
TLDR, we were a nightmare in some ways, but we were also treated like shit in some ways. Apparently, we were persecuted on MySpace and to our face.
Yeah.
Apparently, we were slut shamed for open mouth kissing.
Yeah.
We
Yeah,
never
yeah,
even
yeah.
blew anybody.
And like boys were very upset that like we didn't have sex with them, but kissed them.
Of
Or
course,
but like we're friends with them in some
of
cases.
course.
Yeah.
But I don't feel we deserved any of that.
But honestly, like put your kids in a bigger school if you can.
Yeah.
And don't take them to church.
Put them in church. Unless, like, I mean, are you going to supervise where they go? Because churches like to take the children to a
Uh-huh.
different room, you know?
Different location sometimes.
Yeah. Sometimes at night,
Hmm.
sometimes across state lines.
Sometimes to a different country.
Sometimes, okay? So be careful. Hide your kids, hide your husbands,
Uh-huh.
wives.
Uh-huh. Yeah. I will say we spoke about Acquire the Fire earlier, which is like, if you don't know,
Oh yeah, if you don't know.
it's like, what would you say? Like a conference for Christian youths and
Yeah.
outreach for
It's
youths who need saving
giant church in a stadium setting to try to recruit more children
to love Jesus.
to manipulate them through song and skit.
Oh my God, yeah. One of my friends reminded me that she came along. I didn't even know, but like she was like, "Do you remember when they had like that pro wrestler who was wrestling like the cardinal sins or whatever?"
What a
Like,
reach. What a reach.
no, I don't,
Not
but
good.
I love that. She was like, "That's like the moment I realized this is not for me."
Good for her. Good for her. We were like, this is fine.
I was like, "This is my calling."
You like want to be producing it.
Yes.
Theater for the Lord.
So true. Um, but it was at Acquire the Fire in like the back of one of the vans going to the Tacoma Dome
Yeah.
that my best friend, who we will not name, taught me that female masturbation was a thing. Not like nothing had happened, but like he was like, "Yeah, you can masturbate." And I was
Good
like,
for her. What a good
"Oh,
friend. Oh my God.
right?"
Bless her heart. That
His
is a good
heart, his
friend.
heart.
Oh, bless his heart. What a
Yeah,
good thing.
I know.
That's good.
Like what a
Thank
fun,
you.
I know, life changing.
Wow.
Good can come.
Yes. Just watch it. Be
Hmm.
careful. Do you want to do our TLDR? I
Okay.
think we do need to like properly like what's the show called?
Yeah, we have a name now. Do we?
Yeah, we do.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay. We're the Bestie Sisters Club,
Yes.
like Babysitters Club,
The
but
BSC.
cuter.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I'm Marianne and of Babysitters Club.
Oh, I don't know the characters anymore.
Oh,
Who am
um,
I?
you are Claudia or Stacy.
Claudia, please.
Okay, you're Claudia.
Okay.
And I'm unfortunately Marianne. So
Okay. I'll fact check.
like to be Dawn, but I know myself. So Bestie Sisters Club. We are sisters. We are
Hmm.
besties. In that order, I would say, but now the besties is first today.
Yes.
You know,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Like that was the progression, but
Yeah,
here we are.
yeah, 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 yeah,
So uh eat food,
yeah,
but also if you want to have a healthy relationship with food, like don't
yeah.
do the apps.
Maybe get a gurnal.
Get you can gurnal if you want to, but not too deep.
Yeah,
Don't take the internet's advice about
yeah,
food,
yeah,
probably.
yeah.
What else? See, my brain's too foggy to do the TLDR.
Oh, teach your kids to play outside, but don't sweat it on the
Yeah.
body stuff. Be careful of church. Be kind to teenagers who think they are very Christian and gonna save the world and recruit. Be patient with any teen, I think.
Yeah.
Um, Forgive yourself. Um,
Yeah. Be nice about your
yeah,
experience.
it's a
You were doing your
journey.
best.
You are doing your best, and we think you're doing great, sweetie.
Yeah. Unless you were mean to us and then fuck right off.
Fuck y'all. Fuck y'all. Get the fuck out of here.
Just kidding. You're fine.
Yeah, we'll take
Probably not.
intents any minute. Go ahead.
Yeah.
We'll see the forum. Come on the pod if you want to say
Hmm.
sorry to our face.
Or if you don't and you just
Yeah.
fight us, we'll
Yeah,
do
if you
it.
really think you're still correct, let's get into it.
Yeah. It's fine.
Yeah.
Also old men are hot,
Old men are hot. They
but
love
also old
pickleball.
women are hot too.
Yeah. Yeah. We don't know any, but there are in
I
real life.
think we
There are.
probably do. I'll have a comprehensive list
Yeah.
next time.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Jane Fonda, obviously.
Duh.
But yeah, we're bestie sisters. I'm Mary, and this is my voice. It's slightly different.
We don't know in what way. I'm Peach.
I don't know in what way, but we have to tell the people which is which.
Yes. And we'll put that at the beginning.
Fine.
Yeah, that's all, I think.
I mean, that's not all. There's millions more,
Yeah.
but that's all for today.
Wait, do a thumbnail.